Hey, how's it going? I'm Ryan with Wonder Discovers, and today I'm going to show you how to make King Arthur Flour's sourdough pizza dough. Just the dough is just something that's useful to do with a sourdough discard. I've been feeding a sourdough starter for the past few months, and what you have to do is you have to discard every time you feed it, and it's useful to use that discard for something else. So one of the super easy things to do is just make this pizza dough, and then I'll usually throw it in the freezer and we can make it in a specific day during the week. So let's get started. So what I have here already kind of portioned out is I have the 1 cup of sourdough starter, which is the discard, and then I have half a cup of water, warm water, 2.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and then half a teaspoon of active dry yeast. So it's all separated out. I don't have the 4 teaspoons of the pizza dough flavor, but it comes out just fine and tastes great and works out great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put this unfed, well, I mean, it's fed, but it's all discard, into the KitchenAid. I'm actually gonna put the salt on top because I've read that salt can actually kill the active dry yeast if you combine it. So I put the discard in with the salt, and I'll put the yeast in the warm water just to get it kind of going, just so it doesn't interact with the salt. And then I'll take the flour, put it right in there, and then we have the warm water with active dry yeast. Put it all together. And then we got a dough hook here with the KitchenAid. And I mean, you could just do this by hand too, but this is so much easier. And then I'm gonna let it go on stir for like 7 minutes until it wraps around the hook. It'll kind of pick up everything on the outside. So I just had this running on stir for like less than 5 minutes, and you can see all the stuff on the outside has accommodated into the dough, and the dough hook just been working it. I didn't do anything different, and just let it stir and moved all my dishes. But that is looking pretty much done. So I'm gonna stop it. Take it out, and you got the dough here. And then all you gotta do is you take the dough. I'm just gonna use some Pam to lightly grease it. I don't know how, when people say lightly grease, I don't really know what they use. Spray it all well. And I've done this a bunch of times and it works great. And then you just take the dough. Sometimes it gets stuck on the dough hook, which is actually good, and it makes it easy to get off. And that's pretty much it. You cover it with some plastic wrap. And that's it. That's how you make the pizza dough. Now you want to let this rise for 2 to 4 hours in like a warm place. So I'll put this like on top of the oven, or you could like throw it in the oven with the light on, but you basically want to make it double in size. Once it doubles in size, then I'm going to take it out and then cut it in half. So I'll have a pizza, my wife will have a pizza, and then I'll wrap it in plastic wrap and throw it in the freezer. There you have it. It's super easy to use the sourdough discard for this, and I highly recommend using it for this purpose. Hope you enjoy some dough, and thanks for watching.